Welcome back to Grow Joyfully. Well, believe it or not, this is tomato taste test number 5. I have 9 tomatoes to taste today. I hope it's not too long for you. It's really hard to keep straight which tomatoes I've tested. I've made 3 lists and promptly lost them all. So now I have made another list and I'm trying to keep it straight which ones I've tested. I see that I have tested the Black Crim and the Giant Crimson twice, so my apologies. So, today we're going to start with the large barred boar. You know, it almost feels like I've done this one too, and if I have, I apologize. Because it seems like I said that it was similar to the Berkeley tie-dye, but nonetheless, let's press forward. It is, oh, hang on, got to get the salt shaker. There we go. It is a brown tomato, as you can see, browny red, rust colored. And it's my first year for growing it. I've decided I'm not going to grow the Berkeley tie-dye again next year. That is a lovely, deep, rich taste like the brown tomatoes. Not as tasty as Paul Robeson Black Crim or Cherokee Purple, but it's nice. I'm not saving seeds, but I do want to wipe the board off each time. I'll just scrape it here. And then the watermelon. This has been a really good producer. I only had 1 plant. If I've repeated this one, apologies. Lovely, dense, beautiful, pinky, watermelon-y color. That's why they call it that, I'm sure. All of these tomatoes are very ripe today because it took me a while to get to this taste test. That is lovely. That is worth another bite. That's lighter and brighter than the large barred boar. Definitely. So good. Sorry, I have tomato in my mouth. I'm trying to just get these ready to pop right in the turkey roaster because I'm making another huge batch of tomato sauce. I don't know if I'm going to leave it just plain tomato sauce or make kind of like a marinara pizza sauce type. It's really going to be nice this winter to have a jar of sauce all ready just to start a lovely dinner like spaghetti or something. Next up is the Rutgers. And yes, I write on them because I won't remember what they are. There are far too many tomato varieties just to be able to identify, except something like this when it's the only green one that I have ripe right now. Aunt Ruby's German green. So the Rutgers is, I hope I haven't repeated this one. You guys are getting a double dose of it if I have. It's a reliable, old-fashioned favorite. A lot of people use it for paste tomatoes, sandwiches, salads, whatever. That one just makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside because it is a classic tomato flavor. I don't know, it makes me think of summers when I was a kid. We couldn't grow them up where I lived. So we'd come down here and then my uncle, he would grow the most exquisite, beautiful beefsteaks I've ever seen. And his garden didn't have any weeds. Yes, he was retired, but man, he did a beautiful job. So that's what it reminds me of. Next is the Kellogg's breakfast. And this is a solid one like the yellow brandy wine and Dr. Wyche's. Had those mixed up before and we must not do that, right? Some of those, even though they have great taste, they are very acidy, and my mouth is going, yikes. Let's see how this yellow one does. It's a lot less acidic. I didn't necessarily enjoy that taste. It could be just the particular tomato or its ripeness. But Kellogg's breakfast is a good variety to grow every year. When the weather gets ugly outside, I'm going to go through and decide which tomato varieties I'm going to grow and which ones I'm not, and which ones I just loved, which ones produced more this year. I know that the German pink and the watermelon tomato have done a wonderful job. Here's our Aunt Ruby's German green. It is so green, but it is very ripe. So you really have to watch these guys, or they can get ripe and overripe. I just love almost the fluorescent green. Isn't that gorgeous? Lots of juice, gel, seeds. That was really nice and bright. That hit me just right. That rhymed. Sorry. Okay, get the core out. Get the bottom off. And get the sweetie over here on the plate so it can join the others in the turkey roaster. Okay, we have 4 more. Try this adorable Indigo Apple. Take the bottom off. Isn't it beautiful? The bottom part's green until it's ripe. That's really one good way of knowing when it's ripe. I liked the texture of it, and I like the taste. It's sneaking up on me later, then bam, right away. It's really a lovely little tomato. I'm going to be so full of tomatoes this morning. But being full of tomatoes is a wonderful thing. This is an old German. Again, you see that streaking. Isn't that beautiful? I can smell the plums, elephant heart plums, cooking down in the back on my stove. Oh, that smells like fall. Really reminds me of home. This is my first year without my mom for fall and canning and all these things, and so it's a bittersweet thing. So we'll get off that subject really quick, and we'll try this old German. This is bright and sweet. Oh my gosh. These in pineapple, big rainbow, gold medal, I have to say, are the sweetest, brightest, fruitiest, loveliest tomatoes in the world. Yum. Okay. We only have 2 more. I wish we had smell-o-vision so you could smell those plums. It's a very comforting smell. And this is a Hillbilly. They are kind of somewhat hard for me to grow. Oh, they have all that beautiful streaking, like the big rainbow, like the old German. Let's give that a taste. I've hardly had enough grow successfully to even taste them. Not as fruity as the old German. A little more intense, but still a beautiful yellow tomato. Low in acid. The reason I got interested in yellow tomatoes is because of the lower acid, because they hurt my mouth. I love the taste of the acidic red tomatoes, but like I said, they hurt my mouth. Okay, the last one. Big rainbow. I discovered this a couple of years after the Dr. Y cheese, the Kellogg's breakfast, the gold medal, definitely the pineapple. But I have really grown to love it. That was my dishwasher saying hi to you. See the beautiful streaking? I don't know how they do that, but it's gorgeous. Okay. The last taste of this taste test. I start nodding my head, and you can't even see that. But that is a nod of approval. This one, the Old German, gold medal, and the pineapple, I think are the very best for the bright, sweet, fruity, lovely taste. So there you have it. These guys are all ready to go into the roaster. We've had another lovely taste test, and I've enjoyed it again. I hope you have too. Look at that beautiful rainbow of colors of tomatoes. Oops. Well, I have to get off here because the plums are going to boil over. I hope you have a really wonderful day and that you grow joyfully. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.